Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. George Foreman went on TMZ, and I'll drop that article link in the description. You can read it. You can watch it. It said that he had a nice, lengthy conversation with Deontay Wilder about life, about what he went through with Tyson Fury, a little bit about, technique in boxing. And he says he's the only one that knows what Deontay Wilder's going through, making the comparison to when he was the dope of the rope-a-dope with Muhammad Ali. If you haven't seen that fight, hey, man, you got a lot of time if you ain't an essential employee to go back and watch these fights, man. They got them on YouTube. You can find them on allthebestfights.com. I've been watching, fights on and on all day and all week. Kind of getting my love for boxing again, watching some of these older fights. But let's talk about George and Deontay. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out our heavyweight playlist. And I think Deontay should scrap his team. Still keep Diaz as manager. Breland maybe as a second in the corner. But I would scrap the team and just go live with George Foreman. During the COVID-19, I'm pretty sure he lived somewhere. They got a bunch of land and stuff of that nature. And, George Foreman was known for being, a physical specimen too. Running miles, chopping wood. He was a big, strong country boy. And so is Deontay Wilder. And I think Wilder just need a refresher on boxing. I think that country lifestyle, going to Texas, wherever George staying at, maybe they could, if he don't live in Texas anymore, they could rent a spot in Texas, training in that Texas heat, and doing strength and conditioning with George. That'd be good for him. And people saying, well, George can't teach him this because George didn't know how to do this. Freddie Roach, let me say this before. Freddie Roach didn't know how to do a lot of shit Manny Pacquiao know how to do. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? Phil Jackson didn't know how to do a lot of stuff that Kobe and Michael knew how to do. Don't mean just because the teacher didn't do it when they was professional, didn't do it coming up, don't mean they can't teach it. All right? Boxing is fundamental in technique and IQ. And then it's physical. Most of it's mental. George Foreman know what it's like to be on balance. George Foreman know how to teach a lot of different styles. George Foreman done seen Ali. He done seen Frazier. When you been in the ring with guys like that and you watch tape, you take a little bit from everybody. Robert Garcia is teaching Mikey Madonna, Margarito, Josito, a lot of stuff that he physically didn't know how to do, but he knows how to teach it. So for any idiot saying that about George Foreman, shut the hell up. George know how to keep these dudes, how to get Wilder on balance. He know how to get Wilder to snap the jab. He can improve Wilder up jab. He can improve Wilder snapping jab. He can get Wilder to roll and shoot the spear jab and pop Fury head up. He done seen Ali use the back jab. And Holmes used the back. He can get out Wilder to use the back jab. But that's the key. Learning how to fight tall. Somebody that's been mentally traumatized, similar to you. Somebody that been down the path. You know what? They can take you down the path a lot easier, know what to look for. This is heaven sent. And people say, well, George is this and George. Anybody under the Hollywood music entertainment, sports entertainment is not pro-black. They can't be in this day and age. If Foreman is willing to help him, it's going to start off with fundamentals and strength conditioning. That's it. Knowing how to shoot the jab. Bringing his base in. You can see a lot of different things. Just looking at what Fury did. Wilder's on his flat-footed the whole fight. Fury on his toes, resetting. Getting into a rhythm, getting his legs ready to attack, giving his limbs ready to attack. Foreman to bring that base in, get him on his toes, show him how to move with that jab, show him how to slip, slip and throw the jab. He'll show him how to do a lot of the basic stuff. Wilder don't need to go in there and learn and rehaul everything and go in there and put the earmuffs on and become Mike Tyson and slip. No, he just needs to master the fundamentals. And there's no two without the one. He got to know that. Show him how to touch him with the jab. All that camp is going to be his basics, fundamental, bringing his base in, teach him how to be on his toes, showing him how to snap the jab. That's what it's going to be on, and showing them how to be stronger. He talking about, well, I don't run miles, I do sprints. If it's good enough for Archie, it's good enough for Henry Armstrong, it's good enough for Ali, it's good enough for Foreman. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough for Sugar Ray Leonard, it's good enough for Duran. If all the great ones ran miles, De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, still running miles to this day. Jerry Rice, he's probably still running hills and miles, and all these other athletes that ran miles. If it's good enough for them, why is it not good enough for you? There's a reason why these dudes run miles. One thing about running miles is mental. It builds mental strength and mental fortitude. Two, it builds up your physical strength. Everything. When you're running and walking, it builds everything up. You know, and him having you chopping wood, Wilder come out a better fighter. Win, lose, or draw, fuck around with Foreman. Another guy that knew how to punch. You know, Wilder got some things that Foreman didn't have. Explosiveness. You know, it'll be a great teacher, man. Great teacher. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is gonna be basically jab. He can win the fight on the jab. Telling you. Jab. Balance, you know what I'm saying? That's what he can teach him. That's all he need. He can get him on balance. And with that jab, you know, just like George did with Michael Moore, he flashed him with the jab, he got his attention, and he dropped the right hand on him. Bow! Just like that. Just like that. That's all Wilder got to do is master that jab. No, that's like Foreman has said plenty of times on HBO. Floyd and Diego Corrales. Lennox Lewis and David Tua. The left jab is the greatest punch in boxing. When anybody asks you what's the best punch in boxing, you go to a gym or somebody says, oh, you think you know boxing? It's the jab. It's the best punch in boxing. That's why Miguel Cotto fights southpaw. He keep his lead hand up front. Miguel is a right-hander. A lot of people don't know that. But if the best punch in boxing is a jab, why not lead with your strong hand? It kind of makes sense when you think about it. In boxing terms, it's unconventional. And that's why Miguel Cotto was so good with his right jab. You know? You know, and that left hook behind it, he mastered that when he was with his uncle. Kind of left it for a while. And then, you know, he got back with Freddie Roach. He started back using it. So with Wilder, it's just gonna be, you know, full work, balance, working on the jab, and then they'll do some. Then they'll work on the left hook. Then they'll work on varying the right hand. You know, and Foreman to show him how to handle it. And I think it's a great team. I think he need to, scrap his team, make Foreman the lead trainer, and Foreman seems sincere. You know, you can get a lot of game from Foreman. He's a power puncher, a tall fighter. He can show you what to look for. He can beat Tyson Fury. But Wilder got humbled. Let me say that at the end of this video. Wilder got humbled. He started to believe his own hype. Only need 12 seconds. He got outside his truth. Wilder's a humble guy. You know, like Foreman said in the interview, he's sensitive, but he's humble. And once a humble guy turned cocky, and it wasn't even cocky, it was arrogance, pure arrogance. He started, the money changed him. The knockouts changed him. And, and nobody can control him no more. He was no longer listening to Breland. Now he needed this ass whooping. This is what the doctor ordered. And now he back to earth. He ain't been making no social media appearances. His best thing right now to do is go out there, while the world is turning. During the COVID-19, go to Texas. Tell your baby mama, leave him some bread. Leave your baby mama some bread. Go down there and train with George. And all they should be doing is breaking down film, working on the fundamentals, working out, getting stronger. And Wilder just going to come back a better man. Win, lose, or draw, he come back a better fighter. So let me know what you guys think. I'll link the interview in the description on the article link from TMZ. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to me there if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, a video request, want to make a donation to the channel. That information is in the description, Cash App, PayPal. And check out the playlist. Heavyweight, welterweight, rumors, news, Forgotten Fighter, I got it all, man. I'm going to add to the Forgotten Fighter list pretty soon. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love and support. Keep sharing the videos. And let me know what you think about Foreman training Wilder. We gone.